Hey guys, I am back again, finally. I had a long week of 12 to 14-hour days at work, and I haven't really put out a lot of stuff lately, and I apologize for that, but I'm trying to get some stuff out here soon. I have another long week coming up next, and I'll have a pretty good break after that. But on a day off that I have today now, of course, it is almost 4 a.m. in the morning because I got off night shifts. I'm bringing to you The Vow, Vampire's Curse, a new demo that came across my feed recently. Looked really interesting. It is a deck builder, and if you know anything about me, if you've been sticking around since uh, day one of my life, as a baby, I was holding cards. But I absolutely love deck builders. Um, so without further ado, let's hop in to The Vow. Am I dreaming or dying? Two foes threaten me. I need to step out of their line of attack. Richard must survive. Okay, well, we're gonna... Oh, I can start the sprint. Ah, no cards left to play. That was a weird placement for the card to be in the left-hand corner like that. Good. I'm definitely alive. But what is happening to me? We can't keep this up. I don't remember coming here. The villagers are under attack. I have to save them. So I have to destroy... Yeah, this is a weird placement for the cards. Maybe this is just for movement cards and the other cards would be down here. But, like, having them in the left-hand corner is... I don't know, it's rather weird. I mean, nothing against the developer of the game. The cards look really nice. The art style is very cool. Everything's done really well here. We have our basic grid of a strategy game using deck building mechanics. And this is just the tutorial, so, you know, who knows? And of course, again, it's the demo, so things could change. Now then, this allows us to move one tile. So we have to use one, which is going to allow us to sprint. One here, and then we use the unguarded. Can I not? Okay. Moves Richard one tile, melee there. Good. The enemy's defeated. But that still doesn't explain what's happening to me. We're running out. It's as if I'm remembering something that hasn't happened yet. One sword strike won't be enough. I'll have to use the terrain. Destroy the enemy. Okay, so I take it we use the terrain, so if we push this guy into the terrain, we do extra damage. Looks like the 2 pips above him is his life. Using the pip value as life is interesting to me, which is not bad. I'm not saying, again, it's not a bad choice. Just reminds me of an old strategy game back in the day. I can't remember the name. Okay, without further ado, though, let's boom, strike and push. Good. Now all that's left is to wake up. How am I supposed to save the church without a weapon? Alright, so I have 3 pips. Hearth Ward, range 2 fence. Select an edge within 2 tiles. Place fence. That's a very interesting mechanic. It's as if someone is testing me, trying to teach me something. A random card over here. Don't leave. But I'm a knight. I've spent my life protecting the innocent. Why am I being tested? Destroy all the enemies. I can handle 2 foes without trouble. Not quite. Okay, so I probably need to kill you first. Push 3 tiles or no escape. Select an adjacent edge. Place a fence. Like, I would like to put a fence here and push you into the water. But I don't know if I can actually... Even if I put you here, I won't be able to attack with Shield Bash. Did I lose this one? Just need to figure out the right order. Okay, yep. This one is rather difficult, I think. Oh, wait. Does that work? No. It's almost like a puzzle game. One card can send an enemy into the water, the other would deal with the distant one. Not quite. Because I have to get closer. But the sprint doesn't allow me to move more than 1 tile. And see, I could do that. Wait, what was that? Why did it allow me to grab something? Oh. So if I use this and I put you there, I should be able to pull you. Okay. I guess I just wasn't reading it right. That should satisfy whoever's testing me. Of course, what is a knight without faithful companions? I have a militia. Richard moves 1 tile. Summon a villager to an adjacent tile with 2 HP, speed 1, damage 1, push 1. Alright, so I definitely need to move you there. That pushes you... Alright, you both attack each other now. I'm clearing these trials without even lifting my sword. Ugh. If I'm trapped in the stream, I might as well save everyone I can. Save the ally. Richard must survive. Remedy. Choose a tile within 3 tiles. The tile becomes blessed. Blessed tiles heal targets standing on them. So I probably need to move forward. And then I use the remedy on him. I can hear voices. I think I'm close to waking up. Alright, so I think this might be the actual game. 3 days ago, the wedding of the Knight Richard and his beloved Eleanor was interrupted by the vampire Arnaud. Richard stood his ground, but was defeated. Miraculously surviving, he awakens and sets out to save his beloved and fulfill the vow he made to her. We will always be together. On your journey to rescue Eleanor, you must defend the villages along the way. Each defense consists of 2 phases, a day for preparation and a night for battle. You have 1 faith point. It is used to prepare for the night attack. Play 1 of the other 4 abilities. Well, so the Forge summons a guard post. That's actually really good. Church gives a roadside shrine. The ally does not move before enemies act. It pulls 2 all units on its line towards itself. It looks like we're going to have, these are the spots where they're going to spawn. Entangling Vines. Place a trap on the border between 2 tiles. When an enemy crosses this line, the trap triggers and ends its movement. Or Obstacle. Summon an obstacle in any valid location at range 2 or less. I think I want to do the guard post. Right? Putting a guard post there will go through them, I believe. Alright, Richard moves 4 tiles. We've got a shield bash. Power strike. Sprint start. Okay. What are these? Fences appear along every border between grass and ground. After playing 3 cards the same color in a row, gain Shift 2. That lets you move Richard. Well, I don't have the same color cards, it looks like. It's the same thing for 2 of the same color cards. Let me use the Wanderer first. Because I can go here. Push you to kill you. Oh, I lost my other movement, which really sucks. And what is this one? Select an edge within 2 tiles. Place a fence block movement projectiles. Let's place a fence there. That was a pretty decent turn, actually. Wow. I don't know what's going to happen if I stay on one of these. So we'll just move off of it for right now. Well, I don't need to use that. Well, that's nowhere near what I wanted it to do. Call of the Wolf. Tile becomes blessed. Blessed tiles heal. Summon Wolf to adjacent tile. Wolf starts 1 health, 2 speed, attack power equal to its current health. Now, I can block what he's sending my way. I would like to instead well, that is not exactly what I wanted to do at all. Neither is that. All right, what do I have? Richard moves 3 spaces and creates that. I don't really need that. I don't necessarily... I want to move against some of these others. But it doesn't look like I'm going to really be able to do that. Okay. Yeah, let me move you there. You're now blocked. You're blocked in now, too. Let's move you there. Oh, I just attacked my own guy. All right, let's see what I can do. No, not there. I can push him back 3 spaces, but that's not really going to help me either. It's not very helpful. See, this one has to go to an adjacent tile as well. Why don't I can push you back, and now I guess you're just gone. All right. For now, the village stands, but darkness will return. Be ready. It's very strategy heavy. But yeah, there's a... I don't want to lie to you guys. Hold on, let me... I know what it's called. I have it in many different ways. I even have it on here. Into the Breach. That's what it's called. Into the Breach. This is very Into the Breach coded. But it's like a time looping strategy puzzle game. It has very sort of thing, like feel to it. Upgrade. So how much blood do I have? Are these all blood right here? I'm gonna upgrade the Wanderer's Path. Okay. Until your next turn, allies gain Frenzy. And that's pretty cool. Until your next turn, buildings and allies gain Firm. Oh, I want that one. I guess I don't have any order cards, otherwise that would have popped up when I clicked on it before, but okay. I don't have any corruption. Screw it. Let's waste our blood. It's the demo. We can have fun. So we have a relic that's been unearthed. Stake of Red Aspen. When you end your turn, enemies on adjacent tiles take 1 damage. That's pretty good. Vampire Fang. At the end of each night, gain maximum blood, even if you didn't kill enough enemies. That's kind of cool, but I think I want the stake. On to the next village to save. Alright, so it looks like we have they're coming in there. Let's see. Again, we have the roadside shrine. Warehouse, you can build a fence. Entangling vines. Spikes. Can I... Yeah, I guess I can use that one. Let's do that. We're going to kind of cover this area over here, I believe. Of course, they get to move, which does not help. I can... Oh, I've got a... So spikes won't stop him from hurling his bomb. Oh, okay. Let me do this. I should have done extra damage. I don't know why it didn't. Come on, I do have a shift now. Okay, but at least the spikes stay. Let me just go ahead and end my turn. It'll be the bomb throwers that really are going to cause the most damage. Right, what can I do here? I don't have any push cards. I don't have any other attack cards either. Let's put one there. I'm going to put one there. Let me shift over here so I can gain some extra life out of it. I can do... Let me throw a fence right there. I don't really have much else I can kind of do here just yet. Yeah, let me go here. I can move you over, but I healed you in that process, which really kind of sucks. That doesn't really help me any. I just want to push one. Let me do a... let me do this. Now I can shift over with the Wandering Step. I can push you over. So you're basically dead. And then I can make sure I put myself back into position. Okay, what have I got? Alright, so adjacent tile becomes blessed. I already have another one that's blessed. I can throw you there, so you can do that. Okay, you're gone. I believe you're going to go ahead and kill him, so I don't have to worry too much about that. can do that. And I think you're actually going to kill him. But my guy dies. Move you over here. I can put a fence there just in case something happens later on. All right. We saved everything. We didn't kill everybody, but I mean... Yeah, we don't have any order cards, I guess. Tears Unholy Images. Enemies deal +1 damage with melee attacks. This is a Bane. Dead Crows. Enemies deal +1 damage with range attacks. I guess I'll take the melee ones. So the Fortitude is basically, I guess, life that's kind of transferred over into the next towns. Let's see. Hey, Forge, give me something good. Guard Post. Okay, any... Definitely... I wish I could put it someplace a little bit better. I guess I'll put you there. Because they're going to have to funnel their way through over here unless they break this. Okay, so they can go through the thickets. I can set an obstacle, though, right there. Let's put you there. So you're going to have to funnel. You're going to have to go through that. Oh, I get one more. Okay. Let's put you there so that you kind of get stopped. Tonight's victory conditions are different. You must defeat the boss before morning to win. Is this the boss? Godfrey? I guess so. Focus. Okay, well, I do have... Harpoon, so you're done. This doesn't really help me as much as I want it to. Because you're going to go through that obstacle there. Well, that also does not work. You're supposed to be... Okay, so you basically run and deal damage. Okay. There you go. Oh, geez, he moves 2 spaces. You suck. All right, what have I got here? I can... I can move you over there. Call of the Wolf is going to make you blessed. I can put you there so you can attack. Excuse me? When this unit hit takes this current target, it immediately replans its actions. Motherfucker. Oh, he just comes back? I don't think I'm gonna win though because I'm not doing any damage. Like at all to this guy. And I've only got 1 turn left. And I kind of fuddled myself. Okay, let me do this. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, I can place a fence. It's not going to matter. And it really is... specifically because I can't move him. Like, I would have won if I could have moved him. But it didn't. So my time is out. The vow is unfulfilled. The night will never end now. And then we repeat. So there isn't like a roguelike aspect here. I don't gain any extra powers or anything like that, it looks like. I might. If I probably go a little bit further, it might carry over my blood or whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. This has been really interesting. It is giving very heavy Into the Breach vibes. So if you've liked Into the Breach, this might be a very good one too. Um, it was kind of enjoyable. The puzzle aspect of it was really good. I'd like to see what more it can bring out. Hopefully I can get some more videos out here pretty soon. If not, I do apologize. I am horribly busy with my regular job, and it sucks. But until then, guys, please be kind to each other, and I will see you in the next one.